I'm going to show you how to print with an AI lead generation agency. And with AI today, it is so easy to make money online. And this is exactly how we make over $145,000 every single month with our agency. So sit back, take some notes, and I'm going to show you how to print with AI. So I first wanted to start off with some proof, and this is one of our ad accounts in which we spent over millions of dollars on. And as you can see down here, we spent over 3 million on this particular ad account, and we have several different other ad accounts as well in which we're spending on. And a lot of these ads on this ad account are made with AI or scripted by AI, and that's just what AI can do for you. It can allow you to spend millions every single month really efficiently and allow you to make the most money possible. So let's dive into how you can actually print with AI lead generation. And the first and most important step of this all is selecting a great niche and market, because without a great niche or market, it will really limit you in terms of actually making a lot of money within a business model. And my first and most essential criteria for selecting a great niche and market is it high ticket? Because if you want to go into a particular niche and make a lot of money, it makes the most sense for it to be high ticket, meaning like your clients will make a lot of money if you just get them a lot of leads, right? And this is essential if you want to print cash with AI lead generation. It must be a high ticket niche because you need rich clients if you want to become rich too. It'll make it so much easier so you won't have to really beg for $500 a month retainers anymore. And the second criteria in which I look for in a great niche is, are there a lot of businesses? Because you do not want to go into a particular niche if there's not that many businesses, because this will limit your ability to make a lot of money in the long term. It might work out okay in the beginning, but we are looking at long-term money here. Yes, some short-term money is good, but you want something that is really long-term so you can make a lot of money in the future as well, not just in the short amount of time, right? The third one here is it proven? Meaning, have other agencies in this particular niche done really well, or are there currently any other agencies like doing really well in the market right now? And this is a great one I look for, because if there's other agencies doing well, then all that means you need to go in there and do a lot better than them and be different than them, and you can print cash as well. Especially with the power of AI, it makes it so much easier to actually become an expert really fast within a particular niche and get really good results for your client. And the last one here is a clear return on investment for the client. And this kind of goes along with like the first one here. Is it high ticket? Most of the time it's a really good return on investment for your clients, meaning like they make upwards of like 5K plus per each client that you get them. And that is a really good sign. It is a really like good, clear ROI for your clients. You'll be able to print cash within a particular niche. And some great examples right here are like roofing, solar, legal, IVF and fertility clinics, like home remodeling, HVAC, dental implants, life insurance, or like wealth management. You can't really go wrong with any of these. The only one that I have like a more like an asterisk next to it is life insurance. And this is more of like a pay per lead and pay per call niche. I mean, you get paid like 7 days after you deliver them the leads or calls for that niche. So maybe you might avoid this one at first, but all these other ones are really good in terms of like, you can charge retainers, you can charge pay per lead, you can charge like percentage of ad spend, and there's not really any ways in which are bad for any of these. So I just select one and like roll with it. And these are all really good niches. And the biggest thing is that you need to stick with a niche and stick with it for months after months so you can actually become an expert in that niche and actually dominate that niche. And especially in the beginning, you don't really have the time or resources to actually keep flipping from niche to niche or try multiple niches at once, because it's just you in the beginning. You don't really have the time or resources to do that. First and most important part is the niche. And this is some great criteria I look for in a great niche in order to print the most money possible. So first, select your niche and just select one that is high ticket, because that is a must if you want to actually print cash. So the next one is actually finding the right buyers and clients for your agency. So in order to find the right buyers and clients for your agency, here are some criteria I look for, and it makes your life so much easier if you actually follow these and don't make the same mistakes I did. You'll want to avoid like the one-man businesses, because they won't be able to work the lead. Yeah, they might say they're able to on like the sales calls and all of that, but in the end, you'll just get bad results for them, not necessarily because your leads are bad, but because they aren't working the leads fast. And you'll actually want to find clients with a team so they can actually work the leads and actually close them. And this makes your life so much easier, because you guys can get great results if you actually find clients with teams. And that's like one of the qualifications I would ask them like on the sales calls, like, do you have a team to actually like work the leads that we send you? Because we have really good leads. We just need you to be able to like actually contact them like really quickly, because especially on social media, like all these leads are seeing a bunch of different ads on a daily basis. And the person who like responds the quickest to them will normally close them the best, right? So avoid working with one-man businesses. I learned this the hard way of having clients leave me saying like, oh yeah, the leads are bad. But in reality, they weren't able to actually contact the leads like fast enough. And that is a huge problem within this space, is just not contacting the leads fast enough. And if you have like a team to work that on your end, then that's fine. But that's a lot more like costs and like expenses on a monthly basis, and which you don't need to do. Just find clients with a team already, and you'll be able to print cash with this, right? And the last one I have here is find bigger clients. So like, for example, in niches like solar, there's clients who serve statewide. So if you're in a niche like this, you'll want to find the ones that are doing statewide, because this will allow you to scale up really big with like a few clients and make a lot more money than if you're just doing like a client like within just like one zip code, right? So that is some criteria I look for in actually finding the right buyers and clients, because this will just make your life so much easier and not make your life like living hell. So avoid the mistakes I did. So stop like working with like the one-man businesses, even though like they might sign on a little bit easier. So I would find the ones like with a team and bigger clients, and it'll make your life so much easier. So now that you actually know like who to look for, let's show you how you can actually print appointments and actually get a lot of appointments for your agency. So in order to actually make money with your AI lead generation agency, what you'll want to do is actually use cold email and paid ads, because this is by far the easiest way to get appointments for your agency. Yes, cold DMs and cold calling still works, but it's a lot slower in terms of like a learning curve and actually getting appointments for your agency. So I would recommend doing cold email and paid ads, and we'll first dive into cold email and like how to actually get good results and actually get appointments from your cold email. So the first step is I would use Instantly or Smartly to automate the whole process, so you can send over 1,000 emails a day, and this will allow you to do like a lot more appointments on a weekly basis, because volume is king in almost everything, and especially in cold email, because you need to have volume if you actually want to print appointments. And Instantly or Smartly will allow you to do this really easily and set up the campaigns really easily. And the second thing you have to do in order to have really good results with cold email is you must have a good offer, right? And if you are just beginning, I would highly recommend doing like a 2-week test drive or free trial offer. And a coaching client I'm working with right now is actually running this and instantly started getting appointments, and he actually signed his first agency client by doing this. So I would 100% recommend it if you've never run ads before and you have not that much experience. It's a really good way to get your foot in the door and actually sign clients in the beginning. And it's only 2 weeks of not getting paid, right? So you may as well do it, because not a lot of people are doing it, and this is your easiest way to get clients. And if you want my direct help getting your first client, getting to 10K a month, and even getting to 100K a month, book a call below and let's have a chat. But other offers in which you could run are pay-per lead, so like XYZ per qualified lead, or you can have a different front-end offer like 5 new roofing jobs a month, or you don't pay, or like a simple offer like that. But the thing is, you need to have a really good offer. You can't just say, oh yeah, I'm going to run your Facebook ads. You'll not get any responses from it, right? So another quick tip I have here is keep your emails short and use the subject line that's already proven, like quick question or the outcome you're going to get them. So like 5 new roofing jobs a month. So that is what you're going to want to do for like the subject line, and don't overcomplicate it. Don't try to do anything crazy fancy. It'll just lower your response rates and lower the amount of meetings that you get on a monthly basis. And one other critical thing that I learned from some other cold emailing experts in the industry is to have a question CTA. So have like a question at the end that has an easy yes or no answer to it. So it doesn't really make it a hard process for the prospect to respond. So some examples are like, mind if I send over a quick video explaining this, or opposed to a quick 15-minute chat this week, like something like that. So it's really easy for the prospect to respond yes or no. And then if they're yes, respond to them right away and book a call, right? Or if they respond right away and saying yes, call them directly. If they have their number and like their information like right there, just call them directly. That's the easiest way to do it and actually get appointments for your agency, right? So that is cold email. It's pretty simple. Keep the email short, have a proven subject line, quick question, and then have a question CTA at the end. And just, yeah, keep the email short. Don't try to write paragraphs explaining every single like benefit of your thing. And once you have case studies, start throwing those in there as well, and they'll help you book more appointments too. And the next one is paid ads. And paid ads are what really helped us scale to 100K plus a month. And you want to use Facebook ads for this. And you want to use 3 different types of targeting in terms of like your ad set targeting. And I have videos down here explaining like this whole process in depth and showing you exactly how to do it. But the 3 different types of targeting that you'll want to do are like interest based. So like there will be a narrow and broad interest based. So like meaning like different like interests, like, oh yeah, like if you're targeting solar, have different interests, like, oh yeah, like solar energy, like solar companies, stuff like that. And for the narrow one, you want to have like an audience size of like 1 to 3 million. And then the broad one will be more of like 30 million plus for that, right? And those work really, really well no matter the niche. And then the second one is your lookalike audience. And you can use like the same list that you use from cold email and actually put that into a lookalike audience on Facebook. And those generally work really well as well. And then the third one is just broad. So like no interest, and you're just like basically customizing like the age preference, and then also like the location in which you want to target as well. And the best bet for all of this is to test to see which works best for your particular niche, and just test all of them. And you can do low budgets to start and then which one like is printing the most for your agency. Just roll with that one and keep doubling down on that one. And some good advice I've learned along the way is just use image ads or UGC video ads for B2B paid ads. They work the best because they're proven. They like to speak with humans on that. It's a little bit different for B2B ads. And then you need to have a good offer as well. So like the same advice as I set up here, cold emailing offer, you'll want to have a really good offer. Prospects are wanting to sign up and book a call with you. And a good flow for all of this is using like a qualification quiz like on a landing page, because you don't want to be talking with everyone. So you want to have strict qualification questions. So you can only talk with qualified prospects. You don't want to be wasting your time with unqualified prospects. So make sure that you have 3 to 5 qualification questions, really drilling down on like who you want to talk to. So like, for example, like when I said like how to find the right buyers. So make sure that they have like a team like calling with them. So like say you can say like, oh yeah, do you have a team working with you so that you can actually dial the lead? Some like question like that, right? Then you want to guide them if they are qualified to a booking page and then to a thank you page, right? It's a very simple flow. And I go through all of this in the tutorials down here. So definitely give those a watch if you're a little bit confused on this aspect. But if you're a little bit tight on budget, I would definitely just recommend doing cold email to start, because I got up to 10K a month with purely cold email. And then we switched over to paid ads once we got to 10K a month, and we were able to actually invest back some of our revenue from our business into paid ads. So definitely use cold email and paid ads to get appointments. These are the easiest ways to actually get appointments for your agency and start making money with your agency. So now that you're actually booking appointments and actually getting clients, it is time to find the platform in which you're going to run these ads on and actually generate the leads, right? And the best platform to run ads on and generate the leads is Meta. So Facebook ads are the bread and butter. So start with Meta because you can run image ads and video ads on it. And it really makes it easier for you to get a really low cost per lead and cost per acquisition for your clients. It's literally the best platform to run on. And we've been doing Meta ads for the past 2 years, and it's even getting better with the targeting and everything like that every single year. And then like once you master Facebook ads, then you can add in other platforms like TikTok or YouTube, but definitely start with Facebook ads because they're the easiest to learn and the easiest to get results right away with. Because like with like YouTube ads, you have to like spend a lot of money to actually get the algorithm cooking for your particular ads. And Facebook just lets you do it right away. If you have really good copy and really good creative, you can start printing results instantly for your clients on that. And a good tip that I recommend is always go broad targeting for B2C ads, because the creative is king. So always place a bigger emphasis on the creative in the ad rather than trying to find some special magical targeting that's going to work for B2C ads, right? Here's a good like tip I have here is like use a mix of different image ads, AI voiceover ads, AI UGC ads, or standard UGC ads. And here are all my tutorials on how to run Facebook ads properly. So definitely dive into those, and those will get you like really good in terms of like actually like knowing what you're doing with Facebook ads and actually be able to get good results for your clients. I'll link this doc below so you can have access to it and actually get to these tutorials really fast. So definitely give those a check in terms of actually running the ads, and so you can actually feel confident in running the ads for your clients so you don't just waste their money, right? And the last part and the juiciest part is how to use AI to actually do all the service delivery for you, right? AI is making it really easy to learn quickly and get great results for your clients. And in the past, you'd have to spend years to actually become a really good copywriter. But now with AI, you can actually become a really good copywriter just within a few days. And I have tutorials breaking down exactly how we use it for copy and how to actually create out the ads. Because in the past, you'd also have to spend thousands on UGC creators or spend hours and hours and hours of actually making out the ads for yourself. And with AI, it's so much easier today. And AI just allows you to test a lot more really quickly and get really good results for your clients. So the process in which we use Claude or ChatGPT to write all the copy for us. And I prefer Claude for copywriting. It's just better in my sense. We've gotten ads that have allowed us to spend millions every single month on ads just by using Claude and uploading in good data for it. And all of that is in the tutorials down here. And essentially you can use Claude to actually get really good copy right off the bat. And I would definitely use it right off the bat. And then as you get a lot more like experience in terms of like what actual good copy is, then you can start writing some copy for yourself as well. But in the beginning, I'll definitely let AI do a lot of the work for you. And then we use 11 labs for all the AI voiceover ads. So if you see all of those different short form contents out there with like cool AI voiceovers on it, this is what they use. They use 11 labs, and it's like really cheap per month. And it's actually free for your first like 5,000 characters. So it's basically free up until that point. And then essentially we use that for all of our voiceover ads. And essentially like a lot of our ads right now are these AI voiceover ads. They're working really well. And what you'll want to do is actually pair that AI voiceover with like organic B-roll, either from your clients or like organic B-roll in which you make for yourself, or B-roll from like a Storyblocks or Canva, and edit it in CapCut and add auto captions. And I have a tutorial on this down here as well, showing you the exact process of that and how to do it. And then if you want like AI UGC videos in which you're seeing on the internet right now, use VEO3 or ArcAds to actually create out the AI UGC. And these are getting really, really good. So you honestly wouldn't even need to put your face on camera or create out any of the ads for yourself. AI can literally do it all for you, and it gets really good results right off the bat. So definitely use AI to your advantage, and AI is just making it so easy so you can learn quickly and get really good results for your clients, which used to be like the hardest part about like running a lead generation agency. It's actually getting results for your clients, and AI will literally do a lot of the work for you, write better copy than like yourself, and like create better ads out than yourself, right? So that is essentially like how we use AI to get really good results for our clients and to like automate our service delivery. And all of our tutorials are down here right here, so definitely give those a try so you can instantly get great results for your clients using AI, and you don't really have to do that much work on the back end for it. All you have to do is really just get on sales calls and let AI do a lot of the work on the back end for you and do all the heavy lifting for you. And this will allow you to actually instantly get great results for your clients. You don't have clients instantly leaving you in the beginning, which I faced in the beginning when AI wasn't really a thing. I had clients leaving me because I didn't really know what to do in terms of service delivery. I'm literally breaking down how to use AI step by step in these videos down here so you can instantly get great results for your clients. So I think that's all I had for you guys today. If you got any value from this video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want my direct help scaling your agency, book a call below. But that's all I had for you guys today. So get to work and peace.